For this opportunity. Last time I spoke something like this, I was crying, but today I'm not going to make you cry. I'm strong within. I've come from a really dark place to a place now where I'm satisfied with myself and I'm proud of where I am. One of the things I do as a form of therapy for myself is self-expression. I love to write, and I do that through journaling, poetry, and today I've chosen a poem throughout my collection of poems, but this one is quite special to me, so today I'd like to share that with you. It's very short, so I cannot deny that I've had unresolved issues. My thoughts had already taken me to places where I imagined and planned to fall. For all these tears cried like a waterfall. But today these tears no longer stay unspoken. And now I'm the real me, outspoken. So that poem, I guess, is something so true to myself. With something like depression, which I did go through, but I'm well over that and I'm so proud of where I am now. I was reserved, I didn't talk to people. I guess I'd always be that person who's worried and anxiety, and that was just who I was, but I didn't know much about what anxiety was. But it was through my own research in high school that I got to know more about it. And I guess it's to do with awareness. So once you know something, that's when you can solve it and get to talk about it as well. So in Australia we have the HSC, and we also have something called the trial examination. Although it's called a trial, it still counts to a large portion of your final exam. I started my first semester doing so well because I had an English teacher who really inspired me. And I remember on the first day we had like a poetry that we had to analyze. I still remember it to this day, but that day changed my whole mindset. I was doing so well, and then she got a promotion at another school, and I just felt destroyed. That's just one aspect. And then my high schooling just went downhill, and the trials. Out of 6 exams, I failed 5. The only thing that I passed was English. English is something that I've always loved. Maths, not so much. I'm not really good with numbers. But everyone's journey is different, and hearing today someone speak so genuinely, so transparently, just, I guess, opens my eyes further that we're all traveling on our own journey with our own experiences. But what I guess is so true is some of our experiences overlap. And through discussions, these experiences, they do make sense. Learning from other people's mistakes makes you one step closer to recovery. I do many things today to stop myself from being where I used to be at, which is like a dark hole for me, like not seeing hope, not wanting to get out of bed. The thing with depression is the symptoms. I was in bed or like no change of clothes for 2 weeks, and that comes down to hygiene. As disgusting as it is for you to imagine, depression manifests in many ways, and it can manifest in hygiene as well, your mentality, how you think, your future. There is no future for a person that is in depression, and that is what is so sad. For me, I do see a future, I see a purpose, and it is through my difficulties that I know my purpose is somewhere in mental health, and I love doing something like this, because if I could inspire at least one person to, use the obstacle that you have, whether you're struggling in life at the moment, whether it's anxiety or something else, you've broken up with, a relationship, even if it's something so small, we all have emotions, and that, if any emotion is troubling you, address it. Don't suppress it, because depression is just a cycle. We need to break it. And like I said, for me, I found different avenues. I say there's 3, I think, big things in my life, and it's the triple F. So it's my family, friends, and faith. So when I say faith, I mean faith in the universe that things will work out for me. And it's through support with people like you and like opening my eyes to seeing what has worked for other people. I get inspired by so many people. I have vision boards. My room is the epitome of positivity. I'm sleeping at night. I've stuck glowing stars. I've got a vision board with Selena Gomez, Emma Watson. I've got my family, and then I also got a picture at the center on my vision board saying, I'm in charge. Because at the end of the day, you're in charge of your life, but you need the help of other people, because when you're down, sometimes you need to ask others for help. When you feel like there is no hope, then you can't move on. And if you can't move on, you're not reaching your full potential. Every single person in this room has a purpose in life. The odds of you coming into this universe, I guess, is so amazing. The fact that we can interact with each other. I just met Lily a couple of hours ago. We had a beautiful conversation. I got to know about her experiences, and so did you today. But the more you talk to people, the more you realize that we're all humans. Whether you're from Nepal, whether you're from another country, it just literally comes down to being humans. Humans, we all go through difficulties. And when you're born, life's tough, life is hard. And just because I'm out here speaking confidently, way more confident than you would know from UNAE, were you there? When I was bawling my eyes out, crying, I was still strong inside, but now I've shifted to a different mentality where I feel like I'm so thankful that I have the opportunity to use my experiences, to use my voice, to be the person that I had wished someone could be to me, to be to someone else. And having the opportunities to speak like this, I guess my hope is to step each and every time to reach as many people as possible, I guess. One of the things in my life that I want to do is fulfill something that I call PIE, which is provoke, thought, inspire, entertain. That's for me. You can decide anything you want, as funny as it is, what your purpose is in life. It doesn't matter what it is, it's your life. The way I see it, when you're running in a competition, you shouldn't be running in a competition against other people. You should be running in a competition to be the best you, to beat your records. It's like driving. You need to know your lane, but sure, you can look at other people to know if they'll affect you, but at the end of the day, you want to be safe. You want to be the best you, so everyone else, I guess, it's something that's contagious. Just like negativity can be like a rolling effect, so can positivity if we put our mindset to it. Every morning, well, not every morning, it's hard to maintain. I try to watch positive podcasts to inspire me. These small things like glowing stars, vision boards, they're there because I know what it was like to be so sad to not want to be here, that I decided that I never want to go to that place again. But each and every time that I feel something, I have a journal, I write in it. I have journaling written material from 3-4 years back with the date written, with how I'm feeling. And you know what I do sometimes? If I'm feeling down, if I'm feeling that I haven't reached where I wanted to be in life, I go back and I read what I had written, because I've come so far in life that sometimes you forget your current moment and where you are at. I have a photo journal with me and my baby photos with my family, and beside each photo I have a quote. These things are like cushions beside me, because one day, sure, we're all going to get there. We're going to all fall again, we always fall, we get up, we fall and we get up. But my cushions are there, so I hope that I don't have to fall so deeply like I had. You have no idea of my story. I wanted today to be more positive, to show you that I had been, by vaguely sort of giving you ideas of what had been in my life. It's too much to say today, but let me just say to you, if you just close your eyes, it's basically like that picture of pitch black. I saw no hope. I'm on the other side, and I guess my aim in life is now to inspire people, that you can be so down that you want to just quit life, but you can go to the other side. You can do what you want. If you want to sing your lungs out. If you're not a good singer, who cares? Still sing. What is singing? What is a painter? Do what you want. Don't let someone else tell you that you can't do anything. Don't wait for results to happen if you're happy with the way you're going. It doesn't matter. There was a quote where it said, it doesn't matter if you don't reach your goal. It's sad that you don't have a goal set for you. Because in life, you hear the quote, it's not about the, destination, it's about the journey. I might be gone the next second, hopefully not. But it's like, up until this moment, am I satisfied of who I am? Am I happy? Have I enjoyed my life? The things that I'm planning in the short term, in the long term? Or am I just so scared and fearful of things in the future? Go home, make plans, be happy, don't stress too much. Have a vague, beautiful goal, and that is what will satisfy you in life. Because at the end of the day, do you want to be happy in life? Do you want to be happy in life? Put your hands up if you want to be happy in life. I'm looking around. If I see one hand down, I'm going to ask you why. Why don't you want to be happy in life? That's it. It's so simple. We complicate things so much. The biggest thing for me, I guess, was, what am I going to do in life? I'm 23. I still haven't graduated. Next year, first semester, hopefully, it's going to be a tough one. I've got 4 units. It will be my last. But let me tell you one thing. I graduated in 2014. I told you I failed 5 out of 6. 3 weeks heading into the exam, I still was a disaster. First day of my HSC, guess what the exam was? What subject? No, I would have been dead by then if it was maths. It was English, because that was my saviour, right? English is what saved me. I went into the exam and I nailed it. I didn't know what mark I got, but I'm yeah, I got this. I went home for the next three weeks. All I was alive on was power naps. I was so motivated. I didn't care about the mark. I just cared, that feeling, euphoria of, yes, I'm doing it. And at the end of my exam, the most proud thing for me is, yes, I tried. Because heading into the exam, I was so deflated. My friends would know this. I was on extreme. The weight I am now, I guess, is about what I had been normal, I guess. My lowest, this is 47. My lowest was 38 in high school. Then after high school, I was on a high. I was volunteering with council, OzTag Australia, and doing amazing things. I was just posting really, really awkward, embarrassing videos. But I don't want to delete it. I have it private too. It's so embarrassing. But, oh God, I lost track of my thoughts. What was I saying? Okay, I'll finish. I was at uni 2015. I went into uni. I did psychology for a year. Then I had to drop out just because of health reasons. I did psychology and with a double in human science and didn't really do that. Dropped out, came back and did psychology again. Dropped out, did a little bit of journalism. Dropped out, now I'm an HR, commerce major in HR, and I'm sticking it out, so that's a plus. But at the end of the day, I'm just happy just doing what I am, even if that is nothing. So I guess my main message is, whether it's something like anxiety, depression, did you say, what was yours, sorry? Bipolar. And there's so many things that you've never heard of, ever, in terms of mental health. But whatever it is, you know sitting there what like you have or what you don't have, right? I'm not saying everyone is suffering with something, but you can overcome it and like just do everything you can. Just like me, just put cushions around you because when you fall, you want to land softly. That's all. Thank you.